Hi everyone. Um, hmm, Sorry. I just really want to say sorry that I kind of disappeared off of the face of the earth, or at least off of the face of YouTube. Um, I I don't have good reasons. Like my reasons are going to sound like excuses, and I 100% know that. But I did finally just manage to get my butt in gear, and I wanted to make a video kind of explaining what happened and why I haven't actually posted anything in God, like what, 6, 7 months now. um, I want to start off by saying I feel terrible that I didn't actually post anything. And someone actually commented on one of the videos, I think a month ago or something, saying like, what, 3 videos, that's it? And then I kind of thought about it for a minute and I was like, wow, I really haven't actually posted anything in a while. I've also been absolutely terrible with keeping up with my blog and my journal. So, if anything, I didn't really keep up with any of it very well. I'm currently like still a month behind on my journal or something like that. It's bad. So, I've been just bad all around when it comes to kind of tracking what I've done and keeping details of what I've been doing in Germany. So, I'm going to give you kind of a quick overview of what happened since the last video and kind of explain why I haven't done anything. So, one, I actually never did manage to find anything good for editing the videos. I tried looking and nothing was really easy. The free stuff was coming up. It was way too complicated or way too simple. And I found one, but then it didn't actually work the way that it was supposed to be working or that I had hoped it would work. So I never kind of figured out how to edit the videos. And my real hope was being able to edit the videos that I was putting up. So then I got lazy there. As well, it just got very busy leading up to Christmas. So after I got back from Hungary, when I made that video, my last video, back in what, October, November, uh, I basically had to spend most of my time practicing piano because I was asked to play in the Christmas concerts for the school, and there were 3 of them, and I was supposed to do 2 songs. And at first I was like, 2 songs, it's fine. I did 6 years of piano lessons, except I forgot I did those 6 years of piano lessons like almost 10 years ago. So I didn't realize how hard it was going to be for me to learn these songs and how much effort I was going to have to put in to do that. And honestly, I would come home from work, I'd sit and I'd play piano, then I would rest for a bit, have dinner, and then sit and play piano. Like I was really hard on these songs because I needed to get them done because we had performances. And then in the last couple weeks before I had headed home for Christmas, I had the 3 concerts, plus I had the practices for them, plus we had choir practices because I was actually in the teacher choir, and then my roommate's family visited, and the Christmas market was on, so we did that, and then we had the actual concerts, and then like a week later I was gone. I went home for Christmas. So it just became very, very busy. And then I knew when I was home for Christmas, I was thinking of making a video, but I think I had like 3 days total where I had nothing going on. And those 3 days I was exhausted and I just wanted to relax and spend time with my family while I was home for the 3 weeks I was home. So then I came back and I actually got sick right when I got back to Germany. It took me about a week to actually get back into the rhythm of switching. It's a 7-hour time difference between Germany and where I live in Canada. So it was really hard on my body. I got very sick for about a week. And then kind of just getting back into the school and doing everything. And then at the end of January, I was actually planning a trip. And in the beginning of February, I went to London for a week. Except my trip to London didn't go as planned. I was there for about 3 days and then I got the flu, and I actually had the flu for over a week. I think it was the same in North America, but in Europe there was this crazy flu going around, and I just physically could barely move, and couldn't keep any food down. Like, my roommates literally took me to the doctor, and they had to like carry me to the doctor down the street because I was just that bad. And then I finally got better, and then I was crazy in the process of trying to find a new apartment, which, if you can see the background, obviously is very different from the last background that I had, because I had to move because I was only in that apartment for 6 months. So February was me frantically trying to find somewhere to live, and then I moved out in the beginning of March. So a lot of March was me getting settled in, and I had to pick up some stuff for the apartment for myself, and kind of getting used to the area and everything I needed to do. And then I kind of had a little bit more time. Things had kind of slowed down, but another big thing was I actually am in a relationship now. For those of you who don't know me personally, I got into a relationship with a German guy from Rostock, and we started dating in December before I went back to Canada, and we've been together since. So a lot of my free time has been spent with my boyfriend, because new relationship, you want to spend your time together, and we only have so long until I have to head back to Canada. So in the free time that I could have been using to make a video, I was spending kind of just hanging out with my boyfriend and going out, or just spending time together at home. So it kind of got a little busy and hectic. And then also, I think it was about a month and a half ago, I also got more piano music, because I'm staying a little bit longer in Germany, and the school asked if I could play for the summer concert. So one of the songs they gave me is Radioactive by Imagine Dragons, and for those of you who know the song probably know it doesn't really sound like a piano song. If you know anything about piano, it's been absolute hell trying to figure this song out, and I've been so stressed about it, and I've literally, for the past like 2 weeks, I've really been grinding on it. So I was like, oh no, the concert is soon, I have to get ready for it. And also earlier this month, not even last month, a few weeks ago, my parents were actually visiting Germany and Europe, so I spent 2 weeks traveling with them, 2 solid weeks of just taking them around and looking at things, and we were in Berlin and in Munich, and like, it was exhausting, and I basically took a week to recover from like going and going and going. So I've really just kind of started getting back into things now. And if you could see my calendar on my phone, this whole month is like packed full of stuff, because my parents were visiting, and also this month I started sitting in on oral exams for the 10th graders, so that's been very time consuming for me. And then next month, when I'm actually done working, I'm still at the school, because I'm going to be helping out with other oral exams and then the concerts, and things are still very busy. And then I'm going to travel to visit my friend in Bremerhaven, and I would like to go to Poland before I go, and we're going to go visit my boyfriend's parents. And then there's a big celebration here in Rostock at the end of June for the 800 years of Rostock. It's their anniversary, which happens to also be my birthday. So going to be celebrating that. And then at the end of June, I'm actually heading back to Canada. So everything's just been so crazy and busy, and I really honestly planned on making videos, and I used to still kind of think of things, and then I was like, I've got time, and I never realized it's been so long since I've actually made anything. So now that I've explained away everything, again, the reasons are going to sound like excuses, and I do very much apologize for that, for anyone who's actually interested. Plus, there are so many of you, and again, that got me nervous, and I wanted to put out quality content, which then turned into me not putting out any content at all, so I'm so sorry. Now that things have kind of settled, I do again have a very busy month coming up, but I will have a little bit more time, because I won't be working proper days. I will really just I have to go in for a couple of the exams, like 1 or 2 days a week, and then I have the rest of the week free. So if people are still interested in hearing about my experience and what I've found living in Germany, and more about the program I'm here for, or anything like that, if there's any interest whatsoever, I would love to still make some sort of content to put onto this channel for people to know about. If nothing else, just talking about the program I'm here for, because I think it would be really great. And then just my experience at the school and what I think about it. But of course, only if people are interested. And then actually in July, my German boyfriend will be coming to visit me in Canada, and we've been planning a trip. We're going to go to Western Canada and kind of show him around, and I live in Central Canada. So if nothing else, I think it could also be very interesting, if he's up for it, to have him sit down and we can talk about the differences that I noticed in Germany as a Canadian and that he noticed in Canada as a German, which I think could be very interesting, again, if you're interested and if he is okay with it as well. But yes, that is my very long-winded explanation about where I've been and what's been happening, and my deepest apology for really failing at this, and the blog, and even my own diary that I've been trying to keep. So if people could comment or anything, if no one wants any more videos, that is completely fine. I completely understand. But just let me know below, or anything, just if you're interested, if you have any questions, and I hope I can make some good content for you in the future. So sorry again, and hopefully we'll talk to you again soon.